I wanted to talk about the funniest shield and sword fusions that I've come across in Tears of the Kingdom. So to start, there is this bridge on the way to the Wind Temple, and this bridge falls down, but you can fuse the parts of the bridge, and there's just these massive blocks, and they just shrink down. You can fuse these to both your sword and your shield. Oh, not while you're on them, apparently. Ah! It's not the only bridge that you can fuse to. You can also fuse part of Hyrule Castle on the way to Zelda's study here. So let's fuse a few pieces of this bridge. Oh, so funny. Wait, there we go. Oh, 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 I want more of it. Oh, okay. You can also fuse after it's fallen. I want to take the entire bridge with me. So funny. Just such a big piece. It's the entire bridge. Yes, I want it all. I want it all. Look at how big that is. Stone shard. What's also awesome about this is how big they are in the menu. Like, look at this. You can't even see. You just see his feet. That thing's huge. This one's not as big, but it's still. It's like, that's Hyrule Castle. Oh my. Alright, what's next? The next one that I found funny, you can fuse this wood, sure, but if you cut off this sign, you can fuse the sign, and now you can show people the sign. Hello. Read the sign. Talk to the sign. I don't know, that is just so funny to me. It's like, hey, do you want to read this? That click is suspicious. You can also fuse other signs, so you can't fuse them while they're attached here. But if you cut them off, you can fuse them after you cut them. I just think it's so funny to have a sign attached to your shield. It's like a confusion tactic, like, hey enemy, read this. What? Okay, the fish has to be frozen or cooked. So let's cook, and then we can fuse. All right, cook them on, come on, come on. There we go. Now we're fusing. So the reason why I think this is so funny is there is a toy where there was a talking fish on your wall. It just reminds me of that. I think he was like, every little thing is gonna be all right. Love it. Just such a funny one. Wall hanging. I need to put this on display in my house, and that's what it's going to be. So, in addition to cooked fish and frozen fish, there are some pretty funny just items you can fuse. There's the tomato. I don't know why I find that's funny. It's like you're cutting a tomato, and then someone comes in and you're fighting it. The mushroom is a funny fusion that looks, and then actually has a practical purpose. Let's check it out. What's cool about this mushroom is the end of a combo. If I can do one here. It actually makes the enemy like fly backwards a ton, which is cool. And I think it also works for, yeah, for charged ones. It knocks them back a ton. So it's pretty practical having a little mushroom on there, but it's just so funny to hit someone with a mushroom. I mean, look at that distance. So the other things that are funny, I don't know why I find this funny, but just a milk container. Like, drink your milk. I guess it broke. And then I also think eggs are funny. Eggs are just funny. My egg claymore, also just funny names. Egg claymore. And butter. Butter's funny. It's a butter knife. Pine cones, still funny. It's like, I'm gonna save Hyrule with a pine cone. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh yeah, so the bomb flower fusion on a weapon. On a shield, it makes sense. But on a weapon, this is so funny. It's like, we will go down together. Wow, this is quite the move sequence. So if you hit someone with a bomb fused to a weapon, it hits you both. I'm on fire! The next three that I really like are the gems. We have the sapphire, topaz, and ruby. What's so funny about this is when the enemy strikes these, it emits that element, and they just hurt themselves with it. So there's fire, here's electric, makes a little dance and drops your weapon. It's a very easy way to disarm enemies. And then the ice one I just think is so funny. Freeze! Oh, come on. Come on, hit the shield. You know you want to. There you go. And then once they hit it, you can just like push them off a ledge like this, which is just so funny to me. Bye-bye! You can come down here and collect your items. Makes these fights just so trivial. Another fusion is the rock roast. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but just the food of the rock roast from the Gorons. Let's go see if a Goron reacts to it. Hey, do you want some rock roast? We're here in Goron City. Hey, do you want some rock roast? Hey, you. You want some of this rock roast? Cut it out, hey! No, I'm trying to give you the rock roast. Eat it, eat it! You don't want any rock roast? Can I not even hold the shield? There we go. Here, do you want it now? No? No? Yes? No. How about I leave it here? If I won't even look. If it goes missing, I don't know what happened to it. You can't talk about funny shield and sword fusions without talking about the President Hudson cutout at Terrytown. So these actually create like a wind effect, but they're just so funny to have around. And whenever you drop by, you have to fuse them. Love it. What a funny one. It's not Link. It's President Hudson. Oh, Mr. Hudson. Do you want to look at it yourself? Wait, who's the real Hudson? Here, we'll let him decide. Who's the real Hudson? Okay, which one? Which one? Me or him? Me or him? I have saved the best for last. So here in Gerudo Town, behind the throne, there is my absolute favorite fusion. And it's the Sand Seal statue. So you can fuse this. It does shrink down quite a bit. But I just love having the entire statue fused. What even is that? Look at that. It's the whole gemmed, bejeweled Sand Seal statue. Granted, it doesn't count for a whole lot, but it looks amazing. I just think it is so funny. Can you even get a good picture? It's Patricia. Oh, yeah. Look, the special dialogue. Oh, it's Patricia, the Sand Seal. Yes, so apparently it's not just any Sand Seal. It is the famous Sand Seal, Patricia. Oh, man, this is a royal gem. Oh, I love it. Anyway, hopefully you can level up your playtime with these funny fusions. Look at that. It's so funny. It's not even the face. It's also the square. Oh, man. This one is just so big. You can't even see Link. I mean, that's hilarious. Although, that reminds me of that. Oh, these are so funny. This is what makes the game so great, is these silly combinations that just make you giggle. Hey, where are you going? Do you want to go this way or that way? It's so good. Bringing a piece of Hyrule Castle around with us. Oh, it's so funny. All right, bye.